Match week 18, the AFCON players have departed. Now we are now taking course. We are now seeing what direction the Premier League is heading. Arsenal is still seated top. Manchester City is still chasing them. Aston Villa still consistent, still picking up points. I think they've won 9 games in a row now. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Yes, we are going to dissect. We are going to discuss every conversation, every topic right here on the Football Madness platform. Join me. Let's go.
Welcome to Football Madness. Remember to like, remember to subscribe, remember to share this. Now let's go have some fun. Let's go.
Back again to another week of Premier League review and preview show. We are back for another dynamic, another transcending, another fantastic episode. We are here to discuss all footballing topic. If you are just joining us for the first time, you are absolutely welcome to the Football Madness platform. On this platform, we discuss all footballing topic with a little bit of humor, a little bit of banter. We mix it all up and we serve it all up. We have fun. We have a good time. Thank you. Please remember to like, remember to subscribe. I appreciate the love, I appreciate the support. For our returning subscribers, thank you. I'm seeing you guys work. We are beginning to grow. Our numbers is moving. Thank you. We finally crossed the 10,000 subscribers threshold. Woo! It's been 2 years coming. We've done well. Thank you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I do not take it for granted. Thank you. We finally crossed 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Continue to like, continue to subscribe, and continue to share this video. Share with your friends. Share with your family members. Let's continue to grow and let's keep this platform moving. Thank you. For this week, we have so much to discuss. We are going to start our weekend with Manchester United versus Newcastle. This matchup is an interesting one. Tactically, this is designed for an entertaining game. Manchester United lost Mbeumo, Ahmad to the AFCON, and we saw them at the AFCON picking up man of the match performance for their countries, Ivory Coast and Cameroon. But on the other hand, Manchester United need those players right now so bad. Last weekend, we saw Manchester United. They lost 2-1 to a very difficult side, Aston Villa. Aston Villa picked up maximum point against Manchester United. It was an interesting game to watch, especially if you are a neutral fan. Both teams gave it all. Manchester United actually, they showed me a different side of them that I never knew they could hold. But then again, this is the Premier League. Everyone expects you to show up week in, week out. Against Aston Villa, Manchester United went there. They lost Bruno, but they kept fighting, they kept playing, and then at the ending of the game, they lost the game 2-1. So kudos to them. But if you want to make top 4 this season, those are games you have to at least try to pick up a draw. The moment they drew the game at first half 1-1, you cannot come back in second half and lose that game 2-1. You have to find a way to hold that game to a draw. And that is how you are going to make top 4. Right now, going forward against Newcastle drew 2-2 to Chelsea. Newcastle is not a consistent side, so this matchup is going to be an entertaining one because you don't know what to expect from Newcastle. Last weekend when we saw Newcastle 2-2 against Chelsea, they took a 2-0 lead in the first half, and then come second half, they gave it all up and they drew that game 2-2. That is Newcastle for you. 1 minute they are playing well and the next they are not. The same thing that make Newcastle a good side. The attacking option, the attacking price is what makes them a bad side. They always forget to defend, especially defending in transition and defending counter attack. Newcastle always fall asleep. A mistake here, a mistake there cost them points, and that was their case against Chelsea. The moment they went 2 goals up against Chelsea, they forget to defend. That is when you need to be defensively sound, defensively sharp. You cannot give up 2-0 lead in the Premier League. Premier League is unforgiving. I have said these times without number. Premier League is unforgiving. When you have a 2-goal lead in the Premier League, you need to do everything to make sure you hold on to your lead. But Newcastle couldn't do that last week. They end up drawing that game 2-2 to Chelsea. So going forward against Manchester United this week, both sides is going to be looking for points. Manchester United coming from a loss, Newcastle coming from a draw. It's going to be an entertaining game. If you're a neutral fan, you want to grab your popcorn, you want to grab your drink, you are going to enjoy watching this game. I think Newcastle is going to be too much for Manchester United to handle because Manchester United have lost so many key players, especially to the AFCON. Now they are going to be seeing the effect of losing those guys. Those guys were giving them attacking options, attacking flair, attacking opportunity, creating and taking those chances. Those guys were helping them this season. So losing them to AFCON is going to begin to show. especially in this festive period that the games are going to be coming fast. So going forward into this game, the key players to watch out for Manchester United is going to be Cunha. We saw him pick up a goal last week and last 2 weeks. I think he has scored in the last 2 games now 2 goals. So he's beginning to pull up goals for Manchester United. So going forward against Newcastle, he's going to be a key player that is going to be looked upon to. Sesko this season have been disappointing, to say the least. He hasn't given Manchester United anything at all, but this is an opportunity for him to step up. So going forward into this game, we are going to be looking at Sesko. He has to deliver at some point, and this is an opportunity for him to do so. Also, another key player for Manchester United, or should I say key component, which is going to be the coach, Ruben Amorim. Conceding those type of goals against Aston Villa while playing 5-man defense is not acceptable. Even if they beat your wing back and they cut in, that's the opposition attacking winger, they cut in, they beat your wing back, you have to find a way to get your defense across. They cannot fall asleep and allow players to take those type of shots inside the 18 box. Taking free shot inside the 18 box is going to cost you games in the Premier League. The 2 goals they conceded against Aston Villa were similar, which means that is a fault of their defense. Like, that's something that they are not doing well in defending. They cannot score you the same similar goals. That means you have something that that is being exposed. You are being exposed. The moment the Morgan cut in, he's taking a shot on goal in the 18 box, a free shot twice. No, that is not acceptable. So you have to drill your defense. That leads me to the key to victory for Manchester United in this game. If Manchester United are to win this game, they have to be defensively sound. First and foremost, you have to be defensively sound. Newcastle score goals for fun. Newcastle are a free-flowing side. They score goals for fun. They can score you on a counter-attack. They can score you on a set piece. They have attacking players that are going to cause you problems. Newcastle problem is defense, not attack. So if Manchester United defense is not wary of that, it's not alert, it's not ready to play, it's not ready to defend, Newcastle is going to make them pay. Newcastle have attacking players that will cause any team problem anytime, any day. So it's up to Manchester United defense to be sound and be solid for this game. Also, another key to victory for Manchester United in this game is going to be their midfield. Against Aston Villa, you can see tactically the matchup were not there. The moment Bruno was not there, Casemiro was not there, that midfield was exposed. So going forward against Newcastle midfielders are going to be mobile, they're going to be agile, they're going to be physical. So Manchester United midfield have to find a way to win the battle of the midfield. If they should not, Newcastle is taking this game. You see, in a game like this, the battle in midfield is going to determine who takes this game. Both sides are pretty much on the same par with the type of players they have on their roster right now. So this game is a 50-50 matchup. But that midfield is going to be paramount. That midfield is going to be the key to victory in this game. Whoever wins the battle in the midfield is going to win this game. Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, you need to get your players ready. You need to find a way to do not lose that midfield battle to Newcastle. Do not lose that midfield battle to Newcastle. If you want to win this game, if you want to pick up maximum points, that is your problem, and that's where it's going to start from. So Manchester United, ball lies in your court. If you're a Manchester United fan, you are going to be seated at the edge of your seat. This game is not going to be an easy one to watch. For the next game we'll have on our list, we have the game between Nottingham Forest and Manchester City. Manchester City right now are in superb form. They won their last 5 games in the league. They are picking up points. They are closing the gap on Arsenal. They are trying to make sure that they are right there. Man, Haaland right now is playing out of this world. Right, Haaland right now is in superb form. Going forward against Nottingham Forest, this game is going to be an interesting one. I think Manchester City is going to have everything it takes to win this game. Chucky, on the other hand, right now, he's been a breath of fresh air for the Manchester City squad. His ability to unlock defense, ability to pick up key passes, play those line splitting passes, ability to see the pass before the pass. Right now, Chucky is really helping Manchester City pick up maximum points, and he is going to be needed against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have been an inconsistent side. They pretty much won one, lost one, won one, lost one. That's how they've been going. So last weekend when we saw them, they lost to Fulham. They did not really give much of themselves. Fulham found a way to pick up maximum points. So going forward into this game against Manchester City are going to be the favorite side. Tactically, in this game, the tactical matchup between Nottingham Forest and Manchester City is not going to be close. Manchester City are going to dominate possession. They are going to create more chances. And they are going to be the favorite to win this game. Right now, Manchester City are on a mission. They are playing like a team that has everything to lose. So Nottingham Forest, it's up to you. You guys are going to need to defend, do a lot of running, cover a lot of ground. If you are not ready for that type of battle, then you know that Manchester City is going to walk out there with maximum points. But it's going to be an interesting one. If you are a Manchester City fan, you are definitely going to enjoy this game. This is a game that Pep Guardiola is going to use. He's going to use to explore his winger. So watch out for the wing play. They are going to be paramount in this game. The wingers are going to be overlapping. They are going to be cutting in and creating chances for Haaland. Haaland right now, you do not want to give him any chance. You see, Nottingham Forest, what you guys need to do now against Haaland is put 2 players on Haaland at this point. Have 2 defenders on Haaland. Every touch he takes, he has to feel it. The moment he controls the ball, someone needs to kick him. Yes, foul him. That's the only way right now you stop Haaland. Foul him. The moment he controls the ball, foul him. Do not let him make those run behind the back of the post and head the ball. Do not let them cross a ball back post and he's having a free header. Nottingham Forest, my advice to you guys going forward into this game is put 2 players on Haaland, not 1, 2. And it has to be 2 physical players that are willing to play dirty. The moment he controls the ball, someone have to leave something on his leg. That's it. That is the only way you keep Haaland quiet in this game. But otherwise, I do not see how you stop Haaland in this game. In short, in this league at this point, Haaland is having a field day with every team at this point. If you are playing fantasy, remember to keep your captain on Haaland. At this point, Haaland is making points, reign in the league. So going forward into this game, Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City, key players to watch out for Manchester City is going to be Haaland, is going to be Chucky, is going to be Foden. These 3 players, their combination, their interchanging passes, and their ability to create for Haaland is going to be paramount. It's going to be important. It's going to set the stage for this game. The key to victory for Manchester City is going to start with their midfield, ability to create for Haaland, and ability to hold on to possession. Nottingham Forest is going to be looking to play on the counter attack. So you do not want to lose possession in midfield and give them an opportunity to counter. Make sure you do not lose possession in midfield. If you want to lose the ball out wide. Do not turn the ball over in the midfield. That is something Nottingham Forest is going to be looking for. They will be trying to catch Manchester City on the counter attack. So Manchester City needs to be wary of that. The secondary key to victory for Manchester City is going to be their offensive line, taking their chances, making sure that chances are being created for Haaland. Haaland is going to score. Just create the chances. Create the chances, Haaland is going to deliver. He's a man. He's a man on a mission right now, and it's unbelievable. If you're a Manchester City fan, you are definitely going to enjoy watching this game. The tactical matchup in this game favors Manchester City. They are going to enjoy themselves. They are going to have a blast in this game. I think Manchester City come out of this game victorious if everything go according to plan. But it's going to be an interesting one. If you're a neutral fan, you want to tune into this game and enjoy watching that game. For the next game we have on our list, we'll have the game between Arsenal and Brighton. I think this matchup favors Arsenal. Compared to the type of games that Arsenal have played the last 2 weeks, when they played Everton is another side that is defensively sound. They try to pack the balls and catch you on the counter attack. But I don't expect Brighton to play the same way. Brighton is going to try to play expansively. They're going to try to keep the ball, moving the ball from defense all the way to offense. They're going to try to hold possession. They are a side that play beautiful football on their day. So I think this matchup is going to favor Arsenal. Arsenal is not going to try to be breaking down defense that is packing the balls or that is just playing a low block. No, Brighton is not that side. Brighton is going to come out. They are going to play. So I think this matchup favor Arsenal. Is going to allow Arsenal to play the way Arsenal wants to play. It's going to allow Arsenal to play the possession type of game, play on a counter attack, play fast plays, and try to score early. So Arsenal is going to be fine going forward against Brighton. I don't think Brighton is a side that is going to try to play a low block or pack the balls, which is what Arsenal have faced this past 2 games they've played against Wolverhampton and then against Everton. So going forward into this game, I think the key players to watch out for in this game, first of all, is going to be Saka. His ability to create, his ability to help and bring everyone along is going to be paramount. It's going to stand out in this game. Saka, this game is going to be important for you. You need to stand out. You need to make sure that Arsenal is victorious against Brighton. Another key player to watch out for in that midfield is going to be Rice. His mobility, his energy, ability to cover ground, recover the ball back, and break up plays, break counter attack is going to be important for them. Also, Zubimendi has been going under the radar this season, but that guy has been playing unbelievably this season. The way he has come into the Premier League, the way he has understand the league, the way he's playing, he has adapted into the league. That is important. That is kudos to him. Zubimendi right now, kudos to you. You've been doing well. Even though he's been going under the radar, a lot of people have not been talking about him, but he's doing his job. He's doing his bit. He's not just being a bystander. And that brings Gyökeres into the picture. Gyökeres last season, When he was in Sporting, he was scoring so much goals. Everyone was raving about him. And this is a guy that I've played in the English football before. He played in the Championship. So coming back into the Premier League, I did not expect him to be trying to adapt to the league anymore. I expect him to be ready to go, but he's been struggling. Yeah, he's been struggling so far. He scored a penalty kick last week against Everton, so I expect him to use that to build his confidence, build his momentum going forward. So against Brighton, he's going to be another key player to watch out for. You need to take your chances. Jesus is hanging in the corner now. You do not want to get to the point where you start sitting on the bench and Jesus come there and take your starting position. And I think also Havertz is back from injury too. So Arsenal players are beginning to come back from injury, and they are going to be looking to get minutes. So Gyökeres, if you are not playing well, if you are not delivering, you are going to find yourself playing right bench or left bench very, very, very soon. It's up to you. You have to course correct. You have to make sure you turn the direction of your season. The ball is in your court. For the next game we have on our hand, we have Liverpool versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is a game that normally I would have expected Liverpool to win. I would have called this a flawless victory, an easy victory. That's what I would have labeled this game. But unfortunately, lately, it's not been so for Liverpool. Last weekend, we saw Liverpool playing against Tottenham Hotspur. Despite the 2 red cards against Tottenham, Liverpool were still struggling against a side that had 2 red cards. A side that was down to 9. They were down to 9 men. Oh man. On a slot, man, you need to do better. You need to do better. This is not acceptable. Isak went down last game, so Isak will be out probably till the ending of the season. Who knows at this point? So, but the players that are there, Salah is still at AFCON, Gakpo is still injured. But the players that are available, this is not a game that should be hard to win. This is a game that you should be able to win. Wolverhampton is the worst side in the league. So, and you are playing at Anfield. Everything is literally there for you guys to pick up maximum points. On a slot, you do not want to fumble this bag. Not against Wolverhampton Wanderers. You need to make sure you set your standard. You make sure you set your team. You get them ready to go. Do not fumble this bag because, man, at this point, you don't know what to expect from an slot. At this point, because after watching what I saw last weekend against Tottenham Hotspur that had 2 red cards and Liverpool was still struggling to win that game, that is not acceptable. This is an opportunity to course correct. This is an opportunity to pick up maximum points, play well, be dominant, win the game easily. Do not struggle again. This struggling football is not acceptable. Key players to watch out for in this game is going to start with Ekitike. Ekitike right now is enjoying himself. He has scored in the last 3 Liverpool games. So right now he's a man on fire, a man in form. He's delivering the goals. And then right behind him is going to be Florian Wirtz. He's going to be having the opportunity to create, having the opportunity to dominate the game, the opportunity to dictate how the tempo is going to be set. We are going to be watching out for this game. I think Szoboszlai is suspended, so we are not going to see Szoboszlai for this game. There's still enough bodies in that midfield to help them. The likes of McAllister, Gravenberg, Curtis Jones. We are probably going to expect those 3 players to play in the midfield against Wolverhampton Wanderers. But it's going to be an interesting matchup. I look forward to watching this game. I think the key to victory for Liverpool is going to start with their offensive line, taking their chances, scoring lots and lots of goal. This game should not end 1-0. A game like this is a game that you need to start pad. Yeah, we call this game start padding game. This is a game that you need to run up the score on Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm telling you, this is a game you need to. If you need to score 3 goals, this is the game. But the way Liverpool have been playing lately, you do not know what to expect. But like I said, the key to victory is going to be their offensive line. They need to take their chances, they need to create chances, and they need to deliver. The secondary key to victory is going to be Liverpool defense. You do not want to give anything away. You do not want to give anything away at all. Wolverhampton Wanderers is a side that is going to pack the balls. Expect that. They are going to pack the balls. They are going to try to pack a lot of players behind the ball. That is what they are going to do. They are going to try to play on the counter attack. They are going to be looking for set piece. They are going to be playing the long balls. That's what they are going to do. Even a blind man can see this coming. So I do not want to start hearing stories on Saturday when this game is played. On a slot, you need to be wary of what is coming. You need to be expecting this. Man, this is unbelievable. After spending all this money this summer, you cannot tell me that you are struggling to pick up points in the Premier League. It is not acceptable. The January market is coming now. You are looking to go spend more money. And yet, you are still struggling. You are not delivering the goods. So, unfortunately, your job is still on the line. You are not safe yet. And I don't think you are going to be safe this season until you deliver. So going forward against Wolverhampton, Liverpool tactically is going to be the better side. They are going to have more possession. They are going to create more chances. So it's up to them to take their chances. We are going to see this game. It's going to be an interesting one. If you're a neutral fan, you are definitely going to enjoy watching this game because you do not know what Liverpool is going to do next. So look forward to watching this game. It's going to be an interesting watch. For Chelsea versus Aston Villa, the next game on our list and the final game of this weekend, Chelsea versus Aston Villa. See this matchup, third versus fourth, is going to be the game of the weekend. This game is going to be entertaining. This game is going to be interesting. If you're a neutral fan, go grab your popcorn, sit down and enjoy this game. Grab your drink. This game is going to be interesting. I cannot wait to watch this game on Saturday. This game is going to be a firecracker. I cannot wait. Chelsea came back against Newcastle last weekend. Kudos to them. That shows that they are not a small side. They are not an easy side. Going down 2-0 and coming back to end that game 2-2, kudos to them. But those are games that I expect them to win. You cannot leave points lying like that. You have to find a way to win such game if you want to make top four. This top four race is beginning to heat up. You see Liverpool have crawled their way back to 5th place. Liverpool is right now is trying to get in the top four race. So when Chelsea is hosting Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge, this is an opportunity for Liverpool to creep back in. So Chelsea, you do not want to give them an opportunity. A game like this, you want to pick up maximum point. Aston Villa, on the other hand, they've been on a superb form. They've won their last 9 Premier League games. That is not easy to do. That is not easy. Winning 9 Premier League games in a row is not easy. So Chelsea Aston Villa matchup tactically is going to make for an entertaining game for the neutral fans at least. So I look forward to watching this game. Chelsea have not been consistent. When you expect them to pick up points, they will drop points. When you expect them to lose, they will win. I think they've won 1 game in their last 5, and that is not good enough. For the side that want to make the Champions League, they want to qualify for Champions League, winning 1 in 5 is not acceptable. Despite only losing 1 in those 5, but they've drawn 3 games, still not acceptable. So against Aston Villa, I think Chelsea have everything it takes to win this game. Chelsea should be the favorite since they are home. Chelsea should be the favorite side. Tactically match up against Aston Villa. Aston Villa is not going to be an easy one. This game is going to be difficult for Chelsea to win. If Chelsea have to win this game, the key players to watch out for Chelsea is going to be Cole Palmer, the likes of Neto, and at the same time in that midfield, Caicedo. You have to get back to playing the way you were playing towards the beginning of the season, holding it down, giving that defensive line cover. The defensive line have the ability to fall asleep here and there, so you have to be there to cover that defense. You need to get back to playing solid defense, solid in the midfield, and giving that energy, that ability to cover ground. You need to give it to Chelsea. Chelsea need you now than ever. For Chelsea to win a game is going to start from Caicedo. Caicedo is going to set the tempo. If you see Caicedo playing like a madman in midfield, you know Chelsea are likely to win that game. But when you don't see Caicedo giving that energy in midfield, covering ground, winning the ball back, stopping counter-attack, then you know Chelsea are in for a long day. That is how this matchup is going to go. Aston Villa is not an easy side. We've seen them so far this season. They've been the surprise of the season for me. So far, I do not expect them to be exactly where they are right now. 3 points behind Arsenal. Yeah, I did not see that coming. But kudos to Aston Villa. That is good for them. Going forward against Chelsea, they are going to be they're trying to pick up maximum points, so it's up to Chelsea to set the tempo. It's up to Chelsea to pick up maximum points in this game. Do not get complacent. Chelsea problem is their defense, so the key to victory for Chelsea is going to start from their defense. Oh man, when you are watching these games and you are seeing how easy it is to play those passes in behind Chelsea defense, how easy it is to split Chelsea defense wide open with a single pass, it baffles me and is disturbing. For the side that I expect so much from Chelsea, especially this season, I expect so much from this Chelsea side. But that defense, and time again, they've been disappointing. They've been poor. They've been shocking. They've given up easy goals and easy chances. So going forward against Aston Villa, Chelsea defense need to be sound. They will be the first key to victory for Chelsea. For Chelsea to survive this game, that defense have to play superb. Their defense need to ensure they need to be they need to win the man of the match. The defensive player need to win the man of the match for Chelsea to win this game. That is what we are going to be watching out for. Also, the secondary key to victory is going to be their midfielders. Their midfielders have to do enough job. They have to do good job in assisting the defense and creating for the offense. When you are playing on a counter-attack, you have to take your chances. Against Newcastle, Chelsea had chances to win that game. Chelsea should have won that game, but they left it because they couldn't take their chances. Against Aston Villa, you do not want to get to that point. You do not want to get to that point because right now, Aston Villa have Morgan that is playing out of his mind. He's shooting from anywhere and everywhere. The moment you blink twice, that guy is taking a shot. So tell your goalkeeper, Sanchez, be ready. Morgan is distributing shots from everywhere. So be ready and be ready. Aston Villa, it's not going to be an easy one. No, this side, this game is going to be an interesting one. I cannot wait for this game. But that is what I have for you guys this weekend. It's been interesting. It's been entertaining. It's been a nice time with you guys. It's good to see you guys. Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you guys are enjoying your holidays. Stay in, watch this video, share with your family members. And while enjoying your Christmas, make sure you're enjoying this video at the same time. Share this video with your friend, your group chat, your family member. Remember to like, remember to subscribe. Guys, it is not personal, it's just football. I'll catch you guys next time.